baby.
So if you guys don't know anything about Cosmetics, created by Michele Phan, she was like basically like one of the first beauty YouTube gurus like 7 years ago when YouTube first launched. She is Ipsy Studios, and the brand and the Generation Beauty, all of that is her. I ordered some of her foundation, flawless finish powder and concealer. So the packaging on this stuff is like super freaking cute. Like, it's super adorable, and I wouldn't say that it's cheap, but it's pretty affordable like compared to some other things. I know foundation and things can get really expensive, but the whole idea is like if you invest like in a good foundation or a good concealer, is that it'll last for a while. I'll say the prices are comparable to MAC, because MAC is kind of moderately priced as far as their foundations and formulas. So the powder is in this. First of all, I love the packaging. It's really, really freaking cute. Look at how adorable this is. And then even the powder mirror is a nice size. This is a nice size powder. This retails for like $25. But the awesome thing about this, and what I really like about it, is that it comes in like 24 different shades. And the foundation as well. Super cute packaging. And this also comes in 24 shades as well. The concealer is retails for about $17. It's a nice size. It's supposed to be like a really good cover up. So I've been seeing this around. I've been wanting to try it. I know, you know, Michele Phan launched her own line of cosmetics, and I was always interested. I got the opportunity to try it, so well, actually to purchase it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you guys in case you're just as curious as I am. I'm going to get started, and I'm going to let you know how it goes and how I feel about this. I'm just going to prime my face really quickly, because for your foundation to last all day, you definitely want to have a good base for it to stick to face, so that it sticks and that it pops. So I'm just going to kind of rub this in and let that dry. And so I'm going to start with the foundation. So this is the foundation. It's called Love for Me, and I'm going to pump some into my hand. Oh, did that see? It just splashed on me. Okay, it's really watery. Let me look. Is this a water-based foundation? Yeah, this is a water-based foundation. Okay, this is pretty freaking watery. But let's see what the coverage is like before I start judging. I'm just kind of paint it on. I am using the color 17 Suntan. You know, the products are available online, so I just pretty much had to guess and hope that it would work. The color is okay, but I feel like it's very like medium to light coverage. I have to use a lot more of this than I normally would. Usually my foundations are thicker, so I'm just gonna use my fingers to kind of help this along. So far, I'm gonna keep going. For $23, I'm not all that impressed. I would honestly use like my favorite like Maybelline matte poreless or something, or my Revlon like 24-hour cover stay. I'm gonna finish applying this to see what the finish is like. For me to have primed my face and it to have a base to stick on, I'm not really all that impressed. I would go in and add another layer for my preferred coverage, but I do also have the powder. I'm gonna move on to the concealer, and it's all up here and everything. Let's rub that in. Like it's even on my chest, like it's splashed everywhere. So I guess I should just rub that in too. Like, first thing is it's definitely messy. Concealer cover up. I do like that it has the squeeze tip applicator to kind of get it out, like if you want to put it underneath your eyes. This is in the color medium warm. I kind of got like a neutral color just because even though I highlight and contour all the time, everybody is not always about that highlight and contour life, and you just want a regular one. Even though this is a bit highlighted, I didn't go as bright as I normally go, but the concealer so far I actually like better than the actual foundation. Buff it out. It's really thick. It's a nice consistency, I guess. Maybe the idea was that, you know, when you layer on top of your foundation, sometimes things can look really cakey. I do have the powder, but I am going to set my concealer underneath my eyes with something else, just because I'm not, I don't know how this powder does underneath the eyes, and I really don't want to have any creasing. So if you have tried it underneath your eyes, let me know. And if you tried this foundation, let me know. If yours is a different consistency and not so watery, let me know, because right now I'm really like on the fence about it. I don't really know if I made the right decision by purchasing that, but it is what it is. So let me just set these under eyes really quickly. And today, just because we're doing what we're doing, it's a first impression. I'm not really about to bake. I just really want to set everything with a little translucent powder so that it doesn't move. Now to the powder. This is in the color Suntan as well. Just gonna, let's see. Dust it all over my face. Now, the powder, I guess the idea was that the foundation and the powder are supposed to be worn together. Although I don't necessarily know that everybody wants to spend $50 on their face, but I feel like together it's good, but I just don't know if it's $50 good, because I could literally go to Ulta or like a drugstore and get like a Maybelline, like get my Fit Me foundation and Fit Me powder for like under 20 bucks and have the same face, and even with the concealer included. So I feel like if you're into like water-based foundations, then maybe this is a good thing for you. I didn't realize I don't really use a lot of water-based foundations, and it's completely different. I'm looking at my coverage. My coverage is pretty good. I have a few other things I need to do, so I'm gonna finish my makeup. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do like my full review on it after I've kind of worn it for some hours, just to kind of see like how it wears. Because right now, you know, it's cool. My coverage is cool. I wasn't all that impressed with the foundation, but I did like the powder and the concealer. But I also want to see how it holds up. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so you guys, I am back with my review on this foundation. So, you know, initially I thought the foundation was a little bit too watery, and I was like, okay, it's a water base. I'm not used to those kind of foundations, but I will say, like right here in my lines, it settled in, and I primed my face, and I never have a problem with my line showing through. And it's really been like 3 hours, and that's not a very long time. It's a little dry, but I did like the powder and I did like the concealer. So you guys, overall I feel like it's great if you don't need a lot of coverage, because it didn't cover much. I put on one layer and it was really thin, and I have freckles, and normally when I put on like a layer foundation you can't see them, but I still see them through. I even still see them through now. It's okay if you like water-based foundations. And the concealer I think is really good, but it is also $17. You can get this joint right here for like $5, and I enjoy the coverage. Although it did set nice with my powder and didn't settle and didn't give me any lines, so it is actually worth it. It got the job done. And the powder is pretty good, but again, the powder is $25, and there are other things that you can buy. But if you like Michele Phan and you are a huge fan and you just want to support the brand, then definitely. So the camera cut off at some point, so I don't know where I was. Yeah, if you want to support the brand and be all for it, like, hey, I'm all for it. But if you just want to get your money's worth and get some really good quality products, I honestly feel like you have better access to things at like CVS and Ulta that are affordable and right at your disposal. You don't necessarily have to order them. Although I'm not saying the products are bad, they're just not my favorite. It's definitely not something that I will repurchase. Like the foundation, I'm going to use it every now and then. The powder and the concealer I'll definitely get use of, but it's definitely not something that I would repurchase. But it's not a bad product either, so I hope this was helpful to you as far as making a purchase if you're interested in that. And until then, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Baby, you don't know what you do to me, between me and you. I feel I can't